Welcome to the Dyson Sphere program. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 100. In today's episode, we will continue to scale our launching capabilities of the vertical launch silo and EM rail ejector on Merrick 4. Afterwards, we will head over to Gynar 3 to automate 10 annihilation constraint sphere a second, helping us inch closer to automating antimatter fuel rods. Let's get started with episode 100. Welcome to Merrick 4, and we are automating these critical photons, and we have about 1900 stored up here in this ILS ready to be used. Before we get into the episode, let's take a look at our Dyson Sphere. And we have a general capacity of 13 gigawatts. And we are requesting 12.1 gigawatts. So we need to finish this design. And we're going to do that by adding more launch silos and the Dyson Swarm EM rail ejectors. And hopefully that will generate more capacity here. All right, so the first thing I want to do is extend the production of these launch silos. And you guys can probably see that we do not have any small carrier rockets stored up in here, okay? So we need to fix that right away. And I'm going to do that by heading over to the blueprint mode, and I will select this here, and I'm going to paste it down right here. Okay. And let's set the filter to be the small carrier rockets. And I'll hit a demand on there. All right, so the next step is to actually call in the small carrier rockets through the ILS. And that is right over here. Okay, I think I went too far down the mall. Here we are. So, remote demand, and there come all 10,000 small carrier rockets that we automated a few episodes ago. And all the hard work we did in that episode has led up to this point in particular, and how nice that is for all of them to be delivered here at Merrick 4 with a click of a button. I'm going to add the drones in there. And that is going to be set to local supply. So when those arrive, they'll be shipped over to this distributor. This distributor right here. In fact, I actually don't like the placement of this. Wow, all that deleting, really slowed down my PC there. So I'm going to reposition it here, actually. I think that looks good. Yep. All right. So the next step here is to set the filter here. All right, and then I will copy, paste, paste, paste on all of these LDs. Okay, and let's demand those small carrier rockets over here. Now we need to set the filter so that these will go into the boxes. Oh, look at all the bots. All right, so all those bots are then delivering those small carrier rockets right over here to be distributed down the line to all of the vertical launch silos. And now we are launching the small carrier rockets to form the shell, I believe, or the frame of the Dyson sphere. So I will have to delete this, and I will reroute that power over here. All right, so that advanced miner is back online. And let's go down the equator and flatten anything that may be in the way, or delete wireless power towers here. I will flatten this a bit here and here as well. Okay, and it looks like we will stretch it all the way down to the end of these glass and the glass array here. Okay, that's the limit for now. We could think about redesigning these vertical launch silos, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we are actually launching quite a bit of these. I'm pretty satisfied. I mean, this will be enough to complete the Dyson sphere pretty rapidly. All right, so I'm gonna copy this and I'll paste this down and probably have to do a forced paste here. So this is gonna go right here. I think one more tile up. There it is. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna connect the belts here. And it looks like we need to call in some of these vertical silos from the inventory. Excellent. So this is going to help our Dyson sphere generate more power so that we can automate more of those critical photons. All right, so let's take a look at the Dyson sphere here, and wow, we are almost at 100% satisfaction, which is kind of troubling. We have a total of 25,000 solar sails in orbit, and wow, we are now over the satisfaction. We're requesting 13.6 gigawatts out of 13.2. That's troublesome. But look in the distance here, guys. We are launching quite a bit of these small carrier rockets. So we're going to get there. We're going to get there. What if I click this here? We are... All right. Cell points, structured points. We're delivering 80. Oh, okay. We're delivering 80. And we have a total of 125,000 structured points planned. And we have constructed 58,000 of those. Okay, so we have quite a ways to go. But we're going to get there pretty rapidly, guys. Excellent. Looks like we actually have more room to expand, so I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to press tab here, and I will do a force down like this. Okay, shift and enter. And let's connect the belt here. How much power? Okay, this is requesting, each vertical launch silo is requesting 18 megawatts, which is a lot of power. But rightfully so, though. I mean, we're launching these really powerful rockets into space to form the Dyson sphere. All right. Yeah, that's looking great. Look at that. Wow. I do have the Dyson sphere and the swarm hidden so that I can get close to 60 frames a second. If I don't, it'll drop down to like 20 frames a second, which is not playable and enjoyable for the viewer. So good. We are done with the vertical launch silo. So I think it's time to address this guy here, because the strange matter, this build here is in the way of our EM rail ejectors. So what I'm going to do is hit supply on all this. And we're going to have to relocate this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add room for the strange matter. I'm going to do a local demand. And those are going to be shipped all the way to Elocrab 3, I believe, from the last episode, and ship those back to automate the lenses. All right, we just want to get these out of here. Perfect. And why not? Let's demand those iron ingots from here. Okay. Now that leaves us with the issue of this strange matter kind of, we can't use that to automate our mall, so that's going to be an issue. So, okay, local demand to stop that. Okay, good. All right. And we'll reverse this belt back into the PLS to ship the remaining of these off. Okay, excellent. And I'm going to delete this. And I want to provide these proliferator paint. Offload those, and let's flip the path of this so we can get these back into the PLS and ship those off as well. Okay, looking good. Excellent. We can clear this out. We can clear that out. Clear that out, and we'll try to find room for those somewhere else. All right, and I'm going to delete this. All right, and all this deleting is gonna lag the PC here. Potentially. Uh-oh. All right, it's time to place down some storage boxes so that we can store these in here. Okay. Delete this belt, we don't need that. Did I accidentally deleted those items, I think. Oops. I actually didn't mean to do that. All right. Okay, that's out of here. Looks nice and clean. Let's get those in there, and let's get those in there. And I think what I could do is place a LD on top of here, and we'll say provide. And what do we have the most in here? We have a lot of particle containers. So let's set that to particle containers. And then they can distribute those across the factory if needed. Okay, perfect. Now we have to restructure this entire array here. So, man, this is going to take a little effort here, so bear with me. I'm going to place down some storage boxes to store these solar sails. And I'm going to grab those, and in they go. Okay. And those are being immediately eaten up, which is good. And I'm going to delete all this. Okay, and I'm going to switch this to a ILS. Before I do that, I want to figure out the spacing for these EM rail ejectors because the spacing is pretty wonky. So I want to start with that first for that reason. And how close can we get to this? So how about we do one here and one here? Okay. And what I can do is place two belts like this. So we'll see how that looks when I place down the ILS. Wow. Okay. We're too close to the EM rail ejectors. So we should probably place down the ILS first, right? Okay, we need to come in closer with the belts. And I don't think that's going to be possible. It is with the belts, but I think the EM rail ejectors are going to be too close. Like I said, the spacing with these are really... Yeah, so this is too close. We could do something like this. And like this. But I actually want to see how close I can get. Okay, that's the closest I'm going to get to the ILS there. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is go in like this. And I will set the orbit to number 2. And let's place down another EM rail ejector. Okay. And let's see what we can do with the power lines. Did I actually call them a power line? Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. I can place it right in the center there. Wow. That is very minimal. Very minimal and clean. I like that setup here. That is looking really good. All right, I'm going to slap down a couple more of these, and then I'm going to place a cut in here, and I'll come back with the whole setup. So one here, and here. Okay, and then we just copy, paste, paste. Oh, that is such a good setup there. Wow. And we can actually... Before we call those in, let's place these solar sails in here. Okay. There we go. And we'll set a limit to 5,000 and we'll do a local demand on that. Why not? Let's give this some power here. Okay. And so all of this work is going to help give me more power out of the Dyson Sphere and Swarm. So guys, I'm going to place a cut in here and then I'll come back with the completed array of the EM rail ejectors. Welcome back, and I have completed the EM rail ejector array, and take a look at this, guys. It wraps all the way around at the North Pole, and we are shooting a bunch of these solar sails into orbit. If we take a look at the Dyson Sphere, we can get a better glimpse of what we see here, and the structure is forming very rapidly, and the general capacity is increasing to 14 gigawatts. And we have a total of 30,000 solar sails in total, and a total of 722 planned nodes. So we're still below our satisfaction unfortunately. And that's problem some, but hopefully the work I did here is going to help this out here. It looks like it is increasing. Oh, and look at that, guys. We are at 100% now. So I'm feeling much better, and let's take a look at those critical photons, and we need to head back to Ejectors 3, right, guys? What we're going to do is we're going to automate 20, what are these called again? Okay, 20 antimatter fuel rods a second. So I am going to head over to Ejectors 3, and we're going to do a array of not the antimatter fuel rods, but we're going to do an array of these mass energy storage, which takes these critical photons and produces hydrogen and whatever that other thing is. What is this? This is a antimatter. So we'll get 2 antimatter and 2 hydrogen out of this. We need a lot of hydrogen, so this is excellent. Okay, guys, so I'm going to meet you over at Ejectors 3, and we will do this array and then finish out the episode. So I will see you on the other side. Welcome back. We are here at Gynar 3, not Ejectors 3. I got my SAR systems mixed up, but here we are. And we are getting ready to automate some of these, not critical photons, antimatter, mass energy storage, not even close. Ooh, annihilation constraint sphere. What are these used for? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Oh, they're part of the antimatter fuel rod, the antimatter fuel rod, excuse me. Ooh. What are these mass energy storage for? Why am I producing mass energy storage? Why do I need to make these? I'm not sure what these are used for, guys. Huh. I'm slightly confused by this, guys. Because the anti-fuel rod takes antimatter. These are mass energy storage. We actually need to make annihilation constraints. We don't need to make mass energy storage. Interesting. I'm not sure what this is used for. Is it used for a building? No. Is it used for structured matrix? No. Oh. No. I am confused. I don't know what these are used for. I don't know. Let's actually place down one of these miniature colliders. Uh-oh, we're having power issues here. Wow, we need to get to the antimatter fuel rods ASAP. Okay, well, hey guys, let's place down a miniature collider and see what this is all about. The mass energy storage. Oh, okay, I get it, guys. I was slightly confused at how I was reading that. All right, so it's going to create antimatter. All right, and that antimatter is going to... The antimatter is going into the universe matrix. Oh, okay, got it. All right, so we are not looking to make the universe matrix right now. We are looking to make these animator fuel rods, antimatter fuel rods, okay? So we need to make this. And we have all of these components to do this. Okay, so I am going to... Where do I want to do this? Well, I think I'm going to come on this side of the pole. Man, yeah, we'll do them right here. Perfect. We have an ILS set here. Oh no. Whoa, whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, let's put those diamonds back in here. And can we do a local supply? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna grab all these. Oh, that was an accident. And I won't cut that out because it's just part of playing this game. So all of those ray receivers that I did really wasn't part of getting to the antimatter fuel rods. That's hilarious. Well, you gotta learn somehow, guys, and that's done through mistakes. So please bear with me and be patient. And you guys are very patient with me, so I appreciate that. All right, so the good news is we're storing a bunch of these critical photons, and then eventually we can do the antimatter. So once we get to that point, we're gonna have so many of these critical photons that we can produce a lot of these antimatter. Okay, so let's make some annihilation constraints sphere, and we need some particle containers and some processors. So I am going to set this to be processors. We'll do a local demand here. And that looks good. So if I bring up the Factorial Lab here, again, I am looking to automate 20 of these a second, and we need 66.7 of these assembly machines. We're doing extra product, and these require... Yep. Okay, so we need not even one belt. Okay, and perfect. So this is a super easy setup here. And we need 66.7. No problem, guys. Let's do this. This is going to be super easy. So I am going to hide that, and this is almost out of here. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be the processors, and this is going to be these guys here, the particle containers. Sweet. Wow, we really need to get to the artificial star, guys. We are just strapping for power. All right. I will go out with the annihilation constraint. Okay, and I'm going to set down the spray coaters like this. All right, super easy build. We'll do this build, guys, and then we'll end the episode here. And I'm going to set this to annihilation constraint. And will we have enough space to output all this? Probably not. So we're gonna go in here, out here, and then in here. Wow, I'm already confused. So this is going in. That is going out. This is going in. And Yeah, we're not gonna have enough room for this setup. Wait. This is gonna go in here. Yeah, we have no way of offloading that, so we can't do it this way, unfortunately. So I am going to delete this. And I should have just reversed that. So I'm gonna switch this up here. No, well, look. We can do, just in case we want to do a larger array, we can do on both sides here, okay? Like this. All right, so all of those diamonds are out of here, thank goodness. And so we can then call in the particle containers, and I'll do a local demand here. Do we not have enough power to transport that over? Oh, we have none in here. Okay, that's because they're probably going into, oh, the power situation here. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to address this. Oh, geez. Oh boy, yeah, man. Let's finish this array, guys. Call it an episode, and then in the next episode, we're gonna look into our energy exchangers. I can't wait. Actually, yeah, I can't wait to get to the artificial star. We need it so badly right now. All right, so let's place down our spray coaters. Ew, that's one tile off. So I will adjust that, and I'll place it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to copy over this splitter. Is that one tile off? It is one tile off. Oh my goodness. I will place it here instead, and then place it back over here. I know, pretty stupid, but I do have a bit of pickiness inside of me. All right, there we go, and now we can belt this through the spray coater like this. Perfect. All right, and now we can input, and then we should probably do 2 belts, especially if we're looking to do bigger arrays in the future. So we'll do 2 belts, and man, we can do a massive array of this. So we'll come out like this. Okay, excellent. And this is set to extra product. That is what I'm looking for. And what I can do is place down these Tesla towers. Okay, and then all we have to do is connect the power. Yeah, literally no power. So guys, just think, if I'm having power issues here, everywhere I have the accumulators, we're having the same issue. So we're in a crisis mode once again with accumulators. It is a ongoing battle with the energy exchangers, and boy, am I learning a hard lesson in this playthrough. But all of you viewers here have been so gracious to me and given me so many tips, and I'm doing my best to incorporate all those in here, but it can be really challenging at times, just because there's just so much going on in my personal life to kind of sort through all of the information. It can overwhelm me. So I do my best. Anyways, there we are. What did I say? How many do we need of this? Well, we need 66 of these. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to place a cut in here, guys, and I'm going to smack down 66 of these, and then I'll come back. I'll show you what I have, and then we'll end the episode here. So I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, and we are automating annihilation constraint sphere. And oh boy, we are having a serious power crisis here on Gynar 3 at the cusp of automating anti-matter field rods. Of course, it has to go down in this fashion. It can never be easy, guys. So at least we have this array up and running, and we are set to be automating these antimatter field rods and take a look at these recipes. We're going to have to work with 4 products to automate these antimatter field rods. I am so excited to do that array when that time comes. In the next episode, guys, clearly we're going to have to address this power issue. Once we get that power issue addressed with the energy exchangers, then we can move into the antimatter field rods and into the artificial star. And hopefully, guys, we'll never run into a power crisis again. But you know me, we always do. So I feel like the issue here is that we don't have enough empty accumulators to ship to the energy exchangers. We actually have about 10,000 stored up on Merrick 4. So we'll head back to Merrick 4 in the next episode to ship those off to be charged and then distributed across the star systems to power our factory, because this is in a very sad state of affairs. So guys, let's put that in here. This is episode number 100, and I appreciate you guys stopping by in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'll see you in the next episode. You guys have a wonderful day there. Take care and goodbye.